Hi all, welcome to Dragon's Cave. My name's Karen. Welcome to another 13 days of Halloween collaboration organised by Lula at Nerd Goblin Art and 31 days of Halloween organised by Alison at Stressful Mum Paints. Got these bottle moulds, I've used them before. I have loads of these and I just could not find them. The only three I managed to find were these. Heart shape is a little bit of an odd choice, but I wanted to make three. So, what am I doing? Yes, honestly, my brain today. Right, so I'm going to go mix up some resin. But before I can do that, I need some gloves. Magic gloves. Right, now I know these molds take roughly 30 grams each. Not exact, some are bigger than others. But I've got 90 grams of resin pro white crystal mixed up, so I'm just going to split this roughly equally into 3 cups. I'll say roughly. And I want them to be kind of translucent-ish. So I'm going to be using alcohol inks and my stirring sticks. Not prepared, as usual. Right, here we go. Stirring sticks. So I'm going to do this one in green. I've got this kiwi alcohol ink. I hope I've opened it. Yes, I have. I'm going to start with 3 drops of colour because I don't know exactly how much I'm going to use. And I'm going to go with mango. And for the final one, I'm going with cherry. Yes, I know, I put 4 drops in that one. Because I'm a bit stupid. This is probably going to be more opaque than I would have liked, but it doesn't matter. Looks more like blood that way, doesn't it? Put that to one side a second while I mix the others. This is going to need more colour, I think. Put one more drop in. I don't mind if it turns out a little streaky if I haven't fully mixed it properly. Let's see how this green goes. There's the problem with using paper cups. The colour will kind of stick to the sides and slightly more difficult to mix in. I don't have any small plastic ones. I'm just going to put another drop or 2 of kiwi in there. Wanted a nice bright green.
I spend hours in the craft room every day, just cleaning up and putting things away. And then I get to crafting and mess it up again. It's no surprise my back's in so much pain. I put my phone down, don't know where. I
I know these are ready to demold now. And I'm going to start at this end, go with the yellow one. Oh, I need to get my, oh, good grief. I need just a dotting tool just to get in and loosen it from the edges. See my poor fingers, because these edges are quite sharp. And these molds have been used quite a bit now, so they're starting to lose their flexibility a little. As I expected they would. It has, the bits have sunk to the top. But it's okay. I'm not desperately unhappy with that. Oh, grief. Oh, move on. Move the lids out of the way a second. The resin has shrunk a little bit in the mould, so I'll need to tidy up the bottom edge. Some are easier to get out than others of these. And once you get over that lip, generally not too bad. Just give them a twist and a pull. But yeah, you can see the spiders. Again, they sunk, floated. It's a shame because when I put them in, they were floating. I had a half hope that they were going to stay put, but never mind. Final bottle. Again, as you get it over that lip, give it a twist and a pull. And they come out pretty easily. One of the bats has gone right into the neck of the bottle. And we get the lids out. These are quite fiddly because they're so small, but if you run the dotting tool around the edge, it does help to separate it, and then you can kind of just slightly roll it back. And again, it does go inside, so just a little twist as you pull. That's really nice, come out completely bubble free. It's important that you turn your molds back the right way if they've been inside out as soon as you can, because otherwise they will become misshapen if you leave them for too long. I'll find the edge. Oh, I didn't see what I'm doing here. Ah, there we go. So, spin that round. Attempt to start it rolling. Of course, now, because I got one that worked really well, the rest of them aren't going to. So just grip my nails there and push. And again, no bubbles. I'm really pleased with that. And the final one. Just getting it started. Once you find the edge and get the tool in there, it's not so bad. It's just getting it away from that edge at the beginning. There we go. I got there. This one doesn't look, oh, it's kind of welded itself to the resin. So this lid is obviously had enough. Doesn't want to play anymore. The resin has kind of welded itself to the mold. So this one I'm going to have to cut away. Cut it slightly down the side. I do have a lot more of these somewhere, just in case of finding them. And see, that's the silicone is completely stuck. It's not coming off there. So before I can finish these up, I'm going to cut away as much as I can, then quickly sand it. And I will be back to do the finishing touches with you very, very soon. See you in a sec. What I've done is, because I want to put something on top of the lids, I've filled up the cavities with UV resin. They're off sitting under the UV light. But I want to move on to the next piece anyway. Now I got these little tags. They had letters on them. And I've written on them. And I want to kind of hang them on the bottles. And I've got this jute twine. What I'm going to do is just wrap that around, tie a knot in it. Of course, you can't see the bats now. And then attempt, let's go this way. Yay, I did it. Just tie that on there. Yeah, probably not the tidiest, but not really too much of a problem. I'll just cut the long strings off. I will probably put a dab of glue on there to stop that coming apart. But just for now, get the others done. So this one is the spider, so this is spider venom. Well, you know, approximation anyway. And this one is the snakes. Now, I started writing on one with a acrylic paint pen, but it got very blurred. You can still see it well enough. And double that round there. Lay it off. I'm not really far too much, but it doesn't matter. It's a very large roll and it'll last me a very long time. Just get that off there. Move the roll out of the way. Again, tie off the excess, and I'll be back when the next part is ready. See you in a second. So the UV resin that I popped into the recesses in the top is dry. Now I probably could have got away with these two, but because the vat is so small, it would have just dropped inside. I'm just going to put a teeny little blob of super glue on there. And do the same for these spiders, making sure I'm doing the right ones. And again, with the snake, you need a little lob. Not sure I've actually got the snake on top of the glue, but we'll find out in a second when I try and pick them up. So, bat blood. Unfortunately, you can't see the bats in there very well because where they are and the tag on it. But, yay! Spiders you can see a little better. And of course, we've got the spider on the lid as well. That lid is wobbling. I don't want to leave them in there anyway because they'll need a couple of days to fully cure. And then the snake venom. So I'll get you some photos of these. If you can, please check out the playlists in the description. Give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd be really grateful if you do. It'll never cost you anything. And I will see you all again very, very soon for the next one. Bye.
Welcome to the dragon's cave where the colors start to shine. Mixing resin, pouring dreams, crafting keeps me fine. With epoxy, UV sparkle, eco powders too. A swirl of paint, a world I make, come create with me.